What is going on YouTube? Hit back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as the S&P 500. Unfortunately, yesterday I was not able to make my video due to just traveling, finally coming home from an extended vacation. So I wasn't able to make a video yesterday as I did about 7 hours of driving straight to get home and then run some errands. But we are back on schedule, guys. As you can see, we are back in the Prime studio, so much better quality and videos to come. So I'm super excited for that. Didn't know how much I would miss it. Otherwise, specifically in today's video, we are going to be covering two key topics. We're going to be looking at the Xrp chart, figuring out exactly what's going on, and then talking about Bitcoin, because unfortunately, obviously the day that I travel and couldn't make a video, Bitcoin hits another all-time high at around $29,000. This is incredible and insane. So we do have to talk about this immediately. It is an emergency. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. Alright guys, so to begin, the past 2 days, we've basically been talking about XRP Ripple in regards to a very interesting move. I've been calling it the Ripple effect. I've been calling it, a bounce on the bottom to the upside, similar to like how you would bounce a basketball. I finally got the official key term to discuss this that I did want to speak to you guys about. As you can see, this is what is called a dead cat bounce, which I did know about. I just forgot the term, and I do that fairly often. But as you can see, a dead cat bounce is a temporary recovery of an asset prices from a prolonged decline or a bear market that is followed by a continuation of the downtrend. A dead cat bounce is a small, short-lived recovery in the price of a declining security such as a stock, in this case cryptocurrency. Frequently, downtrends are interrupted by brief periods of recovery or small rallies where prices temporarily rise. The name dead cat bounce is based on the notion that if even a dead cat will bounce if it falls far enough and fast enough. So in reference, you can see that's what they're referring to right here. And that is exactly what's been happening on the cryptocurrency. And I'll show you guys that in a second. Just wanted to give a quick refresh to the current coin market caps. You can see Bitcoin is kind of hanging out right now at 27,000, which is, it's just utterly insane and just crazy if you ask me. XRP really did decide to shift much lower in its market cap and its price, falling to 29 cents currently, down 43% over the past 7 days. Before we jump into the technical analysis specifically, just a quick reminder, we are still doing the $200 USDT giveaway, so definitely make sure to enter that. We have over 3,100 entries right now with just less than 3 days, so definitely make sure you're in it to win it, because if you're not going to win. So at least increase your odds. There's up to 8 different ways to enter, so definitely make sure to check it out. Definitely make sure to enter. It is completely free to enter, so definitely make sure to take advantage of this, as it's my way of giving back to you guys for 20,000 subscribers, and probably soon we're going to be doing a 30,000 subscriber giveaway if we keep up this current rate. But to jump right into things, as you guys can see, I am on Bityard currently. You can see a very interesting pattern. So this is basically that dead cat bounce we were referring to. It might be a little bit harder to see. Maybe if I zoom in like that, you can get the reference. So usually, and what they said on Investopedia was that the massive correction to the downside would lead to a bottom, small recovery or price rally, and then revert right back down to the downside. And this is what we discussed the past couple of days. I wasn't able to talk about it much yesterday, which I wanted to share with you guys. But as you can see, this is exactly what happened. So we knew that after this massive, drop in price, which it was very unexpected and nobody could really call it because of that SEC stuff that came out, we weren't able to lock in guaranteed profit on the swing to the upside. We were able to lock in complete profit. This way we could all benefit. Hopefully you took advantage of this. We've been sharing it on my Patreon. And now it's leading right back down to a reversal. So I wasn't able to touch upon this yesterday or the day before, but after we decided to break bullish, it usually reverts back down to the downside, and we see what I called a ripple effect, or what is a dead cat bounce. So ultimately, we are starting to correct down lower, and honestly, by the look of things, we may actually head even lower from there. What I do want to talk about is Bitcoin, and look at XRP charts on the trading view charts, then reference it to Bityard, because I do believe that there are some definite huge opportunities for Bityard. Yesterday's video, and unfortunately today's going to be more of a summary sort of video due to the fact that I wasn't able to cover yesterday's movements. But 2 days ago, you can see this was on December 26th. Yes, 2 days ago, I believe this was Saturday afternoon, we actually managed to close above our resistance point. And this was discussed to you guys. We talked about this a couple of days ago. There were two key prime targets for Bitcoin. Obviously, it was $19,500 or $25,000. As you can see clearly, the analysts, the crypto experts considered a $25,000 to be possible, and it did. We reached it. What the crazy part was about everything was we discussed that if we closed the candle just above about 25,000, literally just above 25, maybe 25,500, there is almost a guarantee that another explosion in FOMO, people fearing of missing out, would be buying back into the market and exploding the prices all the way back up. This is exactly what happened. We saw a massive surge in price the second we closed above resistance. People thought it's going to go all the way, which it almost did. We literally closed closer to about I'd say $28,000, 28,200, 28,000 and change. And basically we managed to surge all the way up here. And now with this, undivided attention to the market and all the news that's coming out and media, we're shooting the prices up again. So honestly, just to cover all ends of the spectrum, definitely make sure to be a part of Bityard. Definitely make sure to sign up. I linked them in the description down below. But this is to get you guys ready for the next prime movement. I'm just going to let it consolidate right now, get a general overview now that I'm back home in my studio. And then when I finally see, the prime time to be buying back in, I'll obviously let you guys know. But that doesn't mean you guys don't have homework. Definitely make sure to sign up for Bityard. I like I said, link it in the description. And just play around with the exchange. Learn how to use it. Understand that there are a ton of different cryptocurrencies that you can take advantage of for all different types of traders. There's even derivative trades like crude oil, gold, silver, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, things of that nature. They are opening up spot trading, which just came to light, which is incredible too. So this website is really, keeping up with what the trends are in the market. Not only that, but you can leverage trade. You can buy long, sell short, things of that nature. And the best part that I like is how easy it is to convert to a demo account. Using the demo account, you can easily make trades without actually risking anything. It's to just test yourself. It's to test your skills. It's to test my skills if you like them. And that's what I recommend. So they give you $100,000 to start. You can play around with it, learn how to use the website. And when you're ready, then you buy in with actual cryptocurrency. So definitely make sure to check out Bityard in the description down below. But otherwise, to jump right back into the technical analysis, because I haven't forgotten, these markets are going crazy. This is what the XRP charts look like. You can see we're heading back down to the bottom. I mean, it's just, a guarantee at this point. I mean, markets are consolidating. Everybody bought the rumor, and now they're selling the news, and they are completely selling out from everything. Usually when we hit that bottom, people buy in to expect a small pump, which is exactly what has happened. It's exactly what I spoke to you guys about just a couple of days ago. And then it's an immediate reversal. We retested a moving average, which had a massive bearish cross, and you can see it caused an immediate downtrend and correction, which I think might continue to happen if we don't see any more massive surges in Bitcoin and things like that. I do believe that XRP is going to recover. I think it's going to be a much longer time than we had evaluated since retesting 90 cents. Granted, we just pulled all the way back down to 29 cents. There's a good chance we could see this coin pull all the way back down to 18 cents. I don't want to alarm anyone. Obviously, we do have supports before then, 25 and 23. But there's a very good chance we could see some more correction and pulls back down to the downside. You guys have to consider this. You have to weigh this out as an option, and it is definitely a very likely scenario as of right now. So right now, my main goal moving forward is to just take a step back, take a breather from the market. Things are going crazy. Let the market settle down. We need to see whether or not we retest support here and then start to swing back up, whether Bitcoin is going to continue to pump higher or whether it's going to correct lower. I know that everyone is just thinking about, is there going to be another massive downtrend, another massive correction? Is this a second bubble? Things of that nature. I know it's floating through everyone's heads now that we broke through all-time highs. That's something we really have to consider and think about. People are definitely a little eerie about buying in right now, and I've seen some pretty funny charts where, when Bitcoin was $3,000 in March, nobody really wanted to buy it. But now that it's 25,000, now that it's 27,000, everyone's lining up at the doors to get a piece. So with that knowledge, the fact that, 2 years ago, a year ago, no one in the right mind was talking to me about cryptocurrency. They didn't know about it. They didn't want to know about it. Nothing was said. It's crazy now that Bitcoin hits $27,000 and people are coming out of the woodworks, coming out of the closet, coming from under the counters, coming to me and talking to me about cryptocurrency. People from work, people from the gym, people from all over that I've never met or that I know are now talking about buying in. When should I buy into cryptocurrency? When should I buy in? That's a sign to me that this market has definitely become less lucrative than it was and that people are getting kind of antsy to buy back in, and that could cause a massive correction in the market. So I am definitely hesitant, and on the back shelf, I do have this key, thought that there's a good chance we could see a massive, rally to the downside, and we have to buy in for a short. Lastly, before we wrap up today's video, guys, market is doing very well on the S&P. We discussed the double bottom pattern that happened, and since then we've pretty much been correcting higher. And I think that's what's going to happen, guys. I think we're going to be, setting some all-time highs in 2020 and 2021. Markets are doing insane things I've never seen before, but this was definitely a key signal for a, correction back to the upside with that double bottom. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to enter the giveaway if you haven't already, or make sure to click on the bonus after you've already signed up. Also, make sure to check out BitYard and the channel. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.